Hello everyone. So I'm back to recap. These past few weeks have been quite non-continuous, I must say, with not only posting but also with making of these journaling videos also. All these things require a good amount of patience, discipline, and consistency. But in this new phase, this project Cosmosync, this has been quite challenging and yet a very learning experience for me. So right now I'm on week 23 and the last video I made was on week 22 of week 22 I made that video and it was related to same recap day and I was supposed to continue doing those recaps from regularly basis on Monday, Wednesday and Friday, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it and things just never seemed to fall in place. I felt, or maybe if they did fall, I always try to run away from it. So yeah, and to be honest, it's not always about that thing. Things have changed dramatically in this new phase, and things have been going differently in this phase. So on this Wednesday only, I made a complete schedule of mine, and on according to that, I created a schedule, and I'm supposed to follow it up. And I made some changes accordingly so that since new things have been included in my timeline, so my other works should complement it well so that I can make it possible. To be honest, I do want, yeah, no, I personally like to say that there are two things that I like to say before this video. I don't know why I'm going to say it, but I have a lot of time because I believe what we say is what we become. I have a lot of time with me, a lot of time, but it just sometimes I just don't use it wisely and I end up being cluttered. It just things takes time to fall in place, but sometimes if even if they do fall, I just back out since I feel that I didn't do it the past 2 days, then it won't matter if I do it today or not. Sometimes it does. I'm not saying that it's the right approach, but the thing I'm trying to tell you is, guys, is that that's what I do. I did, but sometimes it's not always about the problem. For example, this gendering thing. Sometimes I feel that since the things have changed dramatically since then, uh, I struggle to make them in the night. I just don't want to do it. So I thought what I can do about it, and there are a lot of answers. So I made a plan according to it, and yeah, one thing that has been quite positive is that I've been continuously doing the meditation thing. The other negative point that I have to point out is that yeah, I'm going to work at my place. I do office that I'm fulfilling my roles as a product owner, getting the new PMS tool, product management tool in the service, making it trying to make it as smooth as possible, trying to communicate with the employees and my colleagues. Yeah, all those things are going on. Even the quality and risk part and the what do we say? business analyst part, handling the client side, trying to make it smoothest process, trying to keep a report of how people are doing things. I've been trying to do it, and yeah, that's what I've been doing since quite time. I'm trying to make things work, but yeah, these both are things that I do follow. That there are three things, to be honest. I Since I'm doing it so after so many days, I just want to speak right now, to be honest. One, I have a lot of time. I just have to figure out way to use it more wisely and still keep a time to cool down period so that I can feel rested. Not that I'm not resting enough. Second, I've got to do development work more. Since these past 2 weeks or 3 weeks, I guess, I haven't done any development work on my own, to be honest. I'm brutally honest. I'm just being focused on that. I have to be honest with me. Third, ऐसा कुछ नहीं है जो मैं नहीं कर सकता. मैं सब कुछ कर सकता हूँ. पर जो कुछ भी मैं कर सकता हूँ ना, मेरे एक फ्रेंड है, वो मेरे से इनफाइनाइट टाइम्स बेटर कर सकते हैं. These are few things that I go by. And today is Friday, and I'm supposed to make this journaling video in the morning, early in the morning. But obviously, you can see since I'm making it in the evening at 11:39 p.m. Obviously, I didn't do it, and I didn't go to gym also before it. I don't know how I'm going to structure it. I don't know. Let me tell you how I've scheduled my thing for all the things. Since tomorrow is Saturday, Saturday is more related to discipline and help. On that day, I make I schedule all these content. All the content is scheduled, and after it, as I have decided, I'm supposed to schedule all this content at around 5:27 in the morning. Then I have a stand up. Saturdays are kind of different, but let's say that if I do go to, then at 10 I have my stand up meeting, which I started implementing, and then at 6, from there till 6:30, I sit in the office. In between the time, I start working from around 11:30 or 11, and 3 to 4 I take break, and 1 to 2:30 or according to that I take lunch break till 6:30. From 6 to 6:30 there is a wrap up call that I hold for the report and of all the things that have been done today. This pretty much clears that work. But in this time I have not been doing the development part, to be honest. I will be very frank with you all, and I do have to, even I, before I got done with it, and I thought that I will do this and that. I skipped my gym thinking that I will do that back left of work. I will complete it and I will just move ahead. But and there is this thing that I think that if this thing can be done by others, why should I do it? No, 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 no. I have to do it because I want to do it. Yeah, over a period of time, after some time, yeah, when you have mastered some other skill, then you can leave, choose one thing. But right now, I do have to do the development work because since right now my team is small and people are these people have been working like this from quite long, so they can manage. But to be in a higher position and to communicate things well and to make get things done, I have to have a good knowledge of what I'm doing, which I don't have, and that can only be done through development. It's the truth, that hard truth that I have to swallow. That's why it becomes very important that I do the development work. Then I move on to Sunday. Sunday is, as you know, is usually my Saturdays are also off in terms of work, and Sundays also off. Since on let's not talk about Saturday and Sunday. Let's talk about from Monday what I'm supposed to do. My Monday is more related to nurture, nurture the talent and stay calm. In the morning at 5:27 p.m. I'm supposed to make this journaling video on Monday. Then go for my stand up at 10:07. Get done with it. Then office till 6:27. Then wrap up at 8, 6, 7, and that pretty much sums up my office time. Now, what I have to get done with it is just I have to make sure that I produce my development time, doing the development part in this time. Morning, in the morning, the part that I'm supposed before 10 till 9:30, and after 6 in the morning, it's totally for my work that I'm doing. And after 6, after 7 in the evening, I keep that time for the gym till 10. Obviously I get done with all the stuff, and then by 10:30 I go to sleep so that I can wake up next day early in the morning. Second most important thing that I've realized is that a skill, if done all day long, takes around 6 to 7 months to be to get in perfect. And right now the skill that I'm trying to make it work is the routine that I follow. And from this day along, I have to be brutally honest with me that it will take from today around 6, and the best case scenario 7 months to get it done. And once this routine has established, and since in my routine all the things that I want to do are included, and including the part that I actively participate in the development work, it becomes very important that I part in the development work very actively. Then the routine will take around 6 to 7 months. I believe it's 6 months, but the golden number is 7 months, and that's the time it takes to be in perfect with it. And once I have done it, all I have to do is just do it consistently with this routine. And as you can see that this routine is pretty much covered up, since because Monday, Wednesday, Friday, right now as I have thought, in the morning I have kept time for me for something my own work. It's not related to development. Then from 10 the work starts till in the evening. Then I go to gym. Then I sleep. Then Tuesday, Thursday, I do my gym in the morning. I will do my gym in the morning. Then office. Then my evenings are free for doing the development part, more develop. I am supposed to do my development part in the office block also in the early morning, but that gives me extra time in the evening. After that, and on Saturdays are a bit I like, yeah, I'm supposed to work on that Saturdays also, but as of now, as I can see, if if I make all those 5 days routine possible, I'm working for around, as you can see, that 8 in office, for around 2 hours in the my evening morning part, that becomes 10. Then in the evening for around, if even if 1 hour for gym I including, it goes beyond that, but still let's one 1.5 it takes, and half that making the video. So it becomes like 8 to 10, 10, 10, 10 and 1.5, 1, 10 to 12, 12. So basically I'm working for around 12 hours. I'm productive for 12 hours, then 8 hours, 6 to 7 hours I sleep, and the all other work I'm doing in the remaining time. So I'm very, very productive. Around if 12, 12 5 is 60, I'm trying to make myself work for around 60 hours in a week. So that itself is, and I do stuff on Saturdays also. It's just I'm not I those things on Saturdays, things move very differently than this routine. So since I'm trying to only make things known, people that can be easy to understand, so this is what I do, and this is what I produce. And if for next to 6 to 7 months I can make this productivity work make possible, it will be beyond normal. Even and also keeping the development part with me along the way, it's very important. So yeah, that it is, and it's very important that we make it possible. We keep on making it possible. We keep on doing it each and every day. This makes it very important for me to make it possible, because and I'm still thinking that it would be better if I get done with my development part, coding part in the early part of the day. That will keep me, because that's when I'm most energetic, and that's what the work that requires my most energy. So it's the same rule that I follow in the gym also, that since I last time before I started going to gym, uh, I skipped on legs, and I felt that even last time when I stopped going to gym I skipped on legs. So this time when I started gymming, I started with the legs. But okay, we will continue from here, and my days split will only start if I do hit the legs. I cannot skip it. So that's it. So I guess that's the only way to make development part possible. If I do it in the morning, in the early start of my day, and even before that, 6:30 and 7 after making this video, and just doing it for half an hour, 4 hour revision. That's the only way to make it possible. And scheduling part has all been also been covered. Sometimes I do it, sometimes I forgot, but still it's easy to get it back on track when I do have a content in my hand. Now the most important thing has to be development. So basically the thing is more like this, that I go to sleep, wake up, if it's a scheduling part of the day, schedule, or if it's journaling part of the day, schedule, journal, then do the development part, do the development work, then do my thing, then start the work from with stand up. In the early part of the day, get done with the coding part, then later on get done with the other roles that I'm handling, and if I am free, do the development part, get done with it. In the evening, as I mentioned earlier, the plan goes, then go to sleep. If there is a extra time vacant, do try to, if nothing is planned, just try to make sure that you do the development part in it. And I feel I have to track things way much differently in this thing. I have to be very, very specific about how things I'm doing, because that's the only way to make it possible. I don't think that there's any other way to make it possible, since my tracking the time and doing effective work has been successful. It just things have changed now, and I have to approach things much differently. It's Friday already, and I have to get done with my meditation also. So I will finish it up with my introduction that I prepared so that I can get done with it. Uh, Good afternoon. I am Anshul Sharma, currently working as a business. Good afternoon. I'm Anshul Sharma, currently working as a pro- product manager at Unis IT Private Limited, guided by Arun sir. I'm also completing a full stack web development internship with React.js as my main strength. I have skills in HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Bootstrap, jQuery, PHP, Laravel, database management, and UI UX design, which help me contribute to projects in many ways. In my free time, I enjoy staying active and playing sports. That's it. Product owner or quality analyst, business analyst, project manager, product manager, it's all about part of the skill, and I have to grow, since that's what I'm trying to do, to make all these things fall in place through discipline and consistency. Because I very strongly feel that if I stay consistent and disciplined, I can make all these things possible. And that's the whole project Cosmosync is all about. So see you guys. I have to leave now. The video is already very lengthy, and I had to get my mojo back to keep doing it. I did have my mojo back. It just I have to get my consistency back to make things happen, because these things only help, and I do know it, and I have to get done with it. So see you guys on Monday with making of the next journaling video in the morning with my discipline.